welcome to the channel. I'm here to transform simple ideas into stunning resin creations. Let's dive right in. I actually did a little boo-boo, so I really apologize. I first poured this eco pour and I lost the entire video. So while I'm mixing up my my epoxy resin, let me just tell you what I did. So we've got, on the one on the right, I did a marble of eco pour with blue on one layer, and then on the second layer I did an eco pour with a green marble and left some space at the bottom. And on the left you're going to see that it's tilted. I put a little bit of eco pour with a blue marble and put it on a bowl at an angle so that it would dry on a slope. So we've got, how do you call it, a diagonal line of eco pour in there. So that's all cured now, and the next layer I'm going to do is the epoxy resin. So I hope that explains it. If you need any further clarification, don't forget to tell me in the comments and I'll happily try to explain what I did better, if I can. But bear with me here. So I'm mixing a 1-to-1 epoxy, and yeah, just getting that done. And then we're going to fill up the rest of the molds. Finally done stirring. I'm going to get this. My mold is stained because I used alcohol ink on my last eco pour, and I've washed it, I've used alcohol, and can't get it out. So here's the second one with what I was trying to say with a diagonal pour. And that's achieved by putting it in that little bowl at an angle. Now, because I have put it at an angle, it got a bit smushed on the one side, so it's not going to be a perfectly circle top. But I do this a lot with my desserts in a glass, you know, doing panna cotta or jellies or things like that. Pouring two different colors and putting the molds or glasses at an angle so that your creamy jelly and panna cotta are two distinct layers, and they come out perfectly. So I thought, let's use a pastry technique and see if this works. And another thing is using eco pour, or with, sorry, look at me, I'm all over the place. Blah, 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 blah. Let's try again. Okay, so using eco pour with epoxy resin, it will work and be strong if you put the epoxy onto the eco pour. Now, if you put eco pour onto epoxy, that's not gonna create a tight seal, and it will break apart. So here I'm just using a few blue, different kinds of blue and different kinds of green stars, star glitters. And I was hoping actually to maybe have it suspended, but at this point I know it's not going to happen. But I'm just putting things because I fancy it. And you should too. And if it doesn't come out the way I wanted, that's a lesson learned. Next time, we'll just not do it. You know, I love just experimenting and, you know, hoping for the best and learning from it. It's a great learning experience. So don't be afraid. If you're afraid, please just experiment. Remember, it's just resin. If it doesn't come out gorgeous, you can use it as, you know, a pot or a jar to put all your stirring sticks in, a pen holder, a makeup brush holder. Even put your toothbrush and toothpaste in it if you fancy. But I never throw things away. And worst comes to worst, if it's really horrible, break it up and use the broken pieces as an inclusion to your next project. You know, there are always ways to save money as well as be creative in the process. So I hope that little tip helped. Just trying to debubble it because as you can see, there are lips on the tops of these molds, and those lips are notorious for holding bubbles. There are lots of things you can do after it's poured, like you will see me do in a bit, and that's just to coax the air bubbles out by running a stick through that lip and then hitting it with either alcohol, 99% isopropyl alcohol, or using a long neck lighter. And here I go. I did the lighter and then the stick. But another thing I'm going to do is, including off camera, I do babysit it a little, and if there are any bubbles that come to the top, I will pop them as soon as I see them. But even that is not a guarantee. So look at me here. After the stick and lighter, still doing the alcohol. And even some squidgy-widgy, smudgy-wudgy, just to make sure. Okay, for the second pot, I'm thinking of coloring that resin with just a tiny bit of blue, since the eco pour inside is a blue and white marble. Just thought maybe a blue might tie that in, make it more cohesive. So here I am grabbing just normal blue resin pigment, literally a drop. That's how translucent I want it to be, how light I want it to be. So again, mixy that in. And let's pour that in. Look at me, still paranoid about bubbles. lighter plus heat gun. Swirly whirly. I don't know. Just trying everything really. Covering all my bases if I can. Finally, Valerie, let's pour. I don't know if everyone's seen the live I did this morning with Andy from CC UK Resin. We had a lot of fun on that, and I gained a lot of subscribers from there. So to everyone who has liked, subscribed, left me a comment, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. It really is amazing to have the support from all of you. It means so much, and it helps me grow the channel, and it's going to help me produce more videos for you. So again, a huge thank you. And if I could give you each a hug right now, I would. So I've got a little bit more of this resin. I might top up these pots. Just make sure I use it all up. So I don't like wasting. Another thing I normally do is pour whatever excess into another mold. You can use small molds for jewelry, or you can have a big mold and fill it up over time. I've done both, and it's really fun when you see all the layers in different colors of all the extras from every single project you've done. It looks really cool. And then when you demold it, you remember, like, oh, this was from a coaster I made, or this one was from a tray, or anything. And here I am rambling on, or waffling on. It just brings me so much joy to create these videos for you. Really, really is. Okay, so that's enough for me. We will be back for the demolding. Let's keep our fingers crossed. And as Andy says, always wipe your sticks. All right, see you in a bit. It's time for the demold. So with this one, should we do the other one? No, let's do this one. So let's demold and see what's happened. I am very excited. I hope it's come out all right, because you know this is the stained mold. And I'm hoping that the stain did not transfer to the epoxy resin or onto the eco-pour. Always a struggle to demold these things. So peel it back, give it a twist, and out it comes. Uh-oh, I lost some at the bottom. Okay, so we've definitely got the color down there. Oof, there it is. We got that darkness from the stained mold. But it's okay, I don't completely hate it. I've got some bubbles as well, even though I tried my best. Oh, see, it's even on my finger. I got the staining, and I washed that mold with soapy water. I even put some alcohol, didn't come out, and now it decided to. Oh well. Now this one with the the mold that I dried on its side, or put on its side to dry with the eco pour to have that, that diagonal effect. Let's see how this one's come out. Yeah, just try and roll that silicone up. I'm trying my hardest not to get nail marks onto the eco pour. You'll find that if you demold an eco pour and you see some scratch marks, that's normally from nails. So I'm trying my hardest not to touch it. It's okay with the resin because the resin is hard, it's cured. And another twisty. It's come out all right, actually. I have the two colors. It's not going to be straight on the top. It's a little bit smushed, and yeah, it is what it is. I wish it was a cleaner pour on the eco resin bit, but maybe next time I'll use a piping bag for the eco pour. Let's see if that gives us a cleaner edge. Let's go outside into the sunlight and take a better look. So here we are outside. You can see that the lines here. It's a nice diagonal line. It just has a bit of that eco pour. Now when the resin is completely cured, I will try and rub that off if possible. If not, then I know that next time I'm going to use a piping bag or something to make the pour cleaner. Here, unfortunately, I did get a lot of that black transfer from the staining on my mold. It's a shame, but overall I'm really happy that I tried this technique out, you know, from my brain. And yeah, I'm kind of happy with it. Next time I know what not to do. So thank you again for joining, and I hope to see you again on my next video. Bye.